Wonder Woman is the archetypal female superhero, a member of DC's Trinity, and the bastion of powerful femininity that superheroes and comics were in desperate need of, especially at the time of her creation. Welcome everybody, my name is Peyton. You probably know me better as Two-Turned Tony Stark, and this is my first ever attempt at making bona fide content for this platform, and today is Wonder Woman Day. Now this may come as a surprise to you, but Wonder Woman is a character that I literally would not be here right now talking to you about superheroes without. So it only felt right to pick today to honor her and talk about what is honestly a shockingly interesting tale of her creation. Let me introduce you all to William Moulton Marston, a Harvard graduate with a PhD in psychology and inventor of the systolic blood pressure test that would later become the polygraph, more commonly known as the lie detector test, a self-help author, comic book writer, and, as if all of that wasn't enough already, the creator of Wonder Woman. Now I know, beginning this video, which is about one of the most important female characters of all time, by listing off all of the accolades and accomplishments of her male creator may seem like an odd choice, but make no mistake about it, it is the women of William Marston's life that allowed him to become the man that he was. Even that blood pressure test all came about because Elizabeth noted that there seemed to be a correlation between her emotional state and her blood pressure, noting that hers would rise anytime she would get angry or excited, and it was also the women of his life that would go on to inspire Wonder Woman. And I make a point to say women plural because while many people are quick to accredit the inspiration for Wonder Woman to Marston's wife Elizabeth, the most recent example of that being DC's new character Trinity, who is the daughter of Wonder Woman, whose name is also Elizabeth, they tend to leave out the other person in the equation, that is Olive Byrne, both William and Elizabeth's lover and life partner. In fact, it was Olive who conducted an interview with William in 1940 for The Family Circle, this interview being titled Don't Laugh at Comics. Now, in this interview, Marston goes on about how he sees the potential of comic books to be a great educational source material. And it was that very interview that caught the attention of comic book publisher Max Gaines. He would go on to hire Marston as a consultant for both National Periodical Publications and All-American Publications, two companies that would later merge to form DC Comics. Now, DC Comics at the time, of course, was being dominated by the popularity of their male superheroes such as Superman and Batman, and it was actually at the request of Marston's wife Elizabeth that he create a female superhero. This led Marston to thinking of a new kind of superhero, not one that would conquer with fists or firepower, but one rather that would conquer the day with love, to which his wife Elizabeth replied, fine, but make her a woman. Now, Diana's looks and design were rumored to be heavily inspired by their partner Olive Byrne, who can even be seen in photographs wearing a matching set of gold bracelets. So with Elizabeth and Olive in mind, two women that had given Marston literally everything, a family, having two children apiece, financial freedom and stability, with Elizabeth's very successful career on top of his own, and the freedom and peace of mind that came with Olive's taking care of the family, Marston took this idea and pitched it to Max Gaines at DC Comics. And then, on October 21st, 1941, 83 years ago today, Wonder Woman makes her debut in the pages of All-Star Comics #8. Now, I don't know exactly what happened as far as sales goes, but I imagine she was really well received, because 6 months later, Wonder Woman #1 would release, and despite a 4-month period in 1986, has been in publication ever since. We know what came of Wonder Woman and the cultural icon she would go on to become, but what of her creators? Well, while William had a very successful career and had written a great many books and articles, the last 6 years of his life would be solely devoted to comic books before his untimely passing in May of 1947. And as far as the Wonder Women themselves, well, Elizabeth and Olive would continue to live out the remainder of their lives together until Olive's death at age 86 in 1990, and Elizabeth's in 93 at age 100. Thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know if you enjoyed this kind of content, if you'd like to see more of this from me. I try to do this story, these characters, and the creators behind them as much justice as possible within this video. And if you want to see more content from me like this, make sure to give this video a like and maybe drop a subscribe. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. We will see you on the next one.